Hey everybody, Rick Hedrick from PlaneWave Instruments. We're here at the NEAF conference 2025. Great to be here. So one thing we're bringing quite a few new products here. One thing we're bringing is a portable observatory, and what we I don't know if everyone has heard, but PlaneWave has merged with another company called RSky, and we formed a new company called Observable Space. And really the reason we merged was RSky was a software networking company and building a modern platform for space observation, and PlaneWave obviously is a hardware company, and together this really integrates hardware and software, which is what we've been wanting to do since the beginning of PlaneWave. And so one of the businesses that we do is we have a network of telescopes, and we observe satellites for customers that pay us to observe satellites. So we have 25 telescopes around the world, and we were looking for ways to quickly deploy telescopes in remote sites, so we didn't have to build observatories or find somebody who had a roll off, and so we developed a couple different products. One of them was this trailer, and so really it was first designed just for us to set up completely remotely. It's got weather stations, it's got all sky camera, it has a webcam that can see the telescope, what it's doing, and it can be deployed easily, right? This has a Delta Row 14 in it, and it can hold a CDK 14 or a Delta Row 14. So this is one of the things we developed. One of the other things we developed was a weatherized telescope. So we don't have that here, but we developed another Delta Row 14 that sits on an L500 mount, sort of the bigger mount that's over there. So there's a 14 there just moving, and to the left of that is the L500 mount. So we put the DR14 on that bigger mount, and we enclose the telescope, and the mount is weatherized, and so you can leave that outside all the time. And it also comes with this same control panel that has built into it basically a computer. It runs Linux, and it controls everything in here. It also has GPS. It has 5G if you don't have internet locally. It and it does all the edge processing. So and it'll control your imaging run for the night. So you could, go ahead and say, I want to observe these 20 objects. It'll take those images, take all those images, control the telescope, and then it will do all the calibration images and calibrate all the images and stack them and everything. And then it uploads to the cloud. So as we've been developing this, we've been doing it for space situational awareness, watching satellites. That's how these have been, burned into all the hours that have been burned into this is telescopes all around the world remotely used. But the beauty is, this also, everything we develop applies to our industry, to astronomers like us, and like you guys, and like guys in your club, is all this same technology applies to doing astrophotography, doing star parties. You can bring this out to a star party, get on your phone, phone's in the other pocket, get on your phone, see what you're imaging, because this thing you can connect to it via Wi-Fi, or through network. And it's a web interface to control everything. So this is like the future of what we're developing, is everything is going to be connected to your phone, connected to your computer. You won't have to remote desktop in to your computer to control your telescopes. And then even better, remember, we're running a network, right? So we have one interface that looks at the whole network, and you can look at anyone. You can plan what they're all doing. Amateurs can do that too. If you own 2 telescopes, 3 telescopes, if you have one over here and one over here, you can control them all with one piece of software all at once. And again, the thing that we're really trying to do is make telescopes easier to deploy. Because what happens is someone buys, a $50,000 PlaneWave telescope, and then they end up spending more to build an observatory. They have to do a cement slab. They have to build a building. They have to, or they buy a $600,000 1-meter telescope, and then they spend $2 million building a building. So we have made this makes it easier to deploy. The weatherized telescope makes it easier to deploy. We also have some bigger things for our commercial customers. These observatories that can be deployed in one day. All they need is a cement slab. So that's kind of the stuff we've been up to, and we're really happy to be here. And nice meeting all you guys at New Jersey Club. So.